All right. Guys and girls and guys, gather around and feast your eyes. You just can't lose when you're rocking with your guy, Scrappy Doo. welcome back to the channel, family. Today, we have a nice piece of equipment right here. I have been talking about doing another unit. I have been getting a few of them. I hadn't been recording them, but I spoke it out and I was attracted. I attracted this actually, and reached out to a friend of mine. He does the AC repair work and things of that nature. And he said, "Yeah, man, I just changed one out." So after the rain stopped, went ahead with my move. This is a very heavy one. The compressor should be nicely filled with copper goodness. Got a fan motor as well on top of here. All right, take you a little walkthrough. See what tools you're gonna need. I already got it prepped, but there's some 1/4-inch screws there, all the way around there, under there, over there. Got some nice copper right here. We're gonna cut that off. We're gonna make our way around here. Hopefully it won't take too long. I want to try to make this video in one piece, but we'll see how that goes. What? Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Like, share, subscribe. You know what I mean? Keep this thing going. Get this information out and help people out. All right, let's have some fun. Yeah. All right, let's set up the camera. Let's see. Make sure you guys can see me maneuvering around this gigantoid thing. Man, I had some issues getting this in there. Well, I really wouldn't see it. I had help getting it in by me simply moving and going say what I was gonna do, regardless of what. If needed be, I would have stripped it down where it was. But I really want to show you guys and make this video for you. So I was blessed to be able to help somebody out. I gave him a ride along the way, right around the corner from where I was going. You know, that's how things work out in synchronicity. And he came with me over there, and we drug it from the back of the house. Keep in mind that it had been raining. Well, at least it had been raining where I'm at. Not sure who's viewing this, but yeah, it's been kind of raining a lot, and that grass is really wet. And as you're gonna see in a few moments, that compressor is very heavy. So that's where most of the weight is gonna come from. But yeah, we're gonna get this started. Give me 1 second, guys, and we're gonna get it in. All right. Let's see where we're gonna start at. What I want to do first is I'm going to remove this fan so I can show you guys that. Really quick. I had my 1/4-inch drive. Set up. I'm gonna do the walk around and take that apart first, but now that I'm right here, I'm deciding to change the play a bit. And I'm actually going to take off the top part first. I got some things in play. All right, let's get up here, get it done. Back out there. Hope you guys' day is going well. Mine is amazing. Not over yet, still going on. We'll see where we go from here. Do have a load to make. Some short iron and some heavy. I don't know if you can see or not. I also got a rim back there. Came off my truck. Come up there. Yeah, gotta be careful, guys. You don't wanna. Hey, yeah. Look at that. Free that up. Piece of heavy right there. I'll put that with the rest of my load. Alright. We got this. Got this. Awesome. fan motor right here. Let's see. I'm gonna actually just, well, I have to cut it in. I'll separate these two pieces as well. This is gonna be aluminum. Let's see, let's cut these wires quickly. Say really quickly, but taking some time with this. Oh man, look at that. Oh man, yeah, can't wait to strip this. This is gonna be a separate video, guys. But it's just taking you through a walkthrough. Sit there right there. At the moment, just so you can see what's actually in these units. The weight, like I said, comes off the rads, radiators, and off of the compressor that we're gonna cut open. So let's go ahead on and get this out the way. I'll put it to the side. I'm actually gonna put it on my table. We're gonna work on that. I'll make another video with that as well. Let's get around this part right here. See, let's screws this over here. I don't know if you guys can actually see it, but it's actually gonna be the 5/16 that I'm using to free up. I gotta get me some so I can walk around with you. Better yet, you can walk around with me and see exactly what I'm doing as I'm maneuvering around various different areas. I know right now it's limited in viewpoint. You can kind of see me, walking around and then doing my thing with it, but I really love you guys to see exactly what it is that I'm seeing as I'm doing it. So, yeah, we're working on that. We're getting some more equipment and get more into making these videos. The more that we do that, be in that space, the better quality that I can provide for you guys. So you can see exactly what it is that I see that's doing it. But for now, all is well. Happy and grateful. I stay in that state of being. Because that's where it's at, baby. That's where you want to be. Get in there. Hey. Yeah, you gotta clean out those bit things. They're magnetic. But a lot of times, what happens is if you don't clean them out, I'll show you something real quick. That inside piece right here, I don't know if I'm too close on that, but the inside piece right here is magnetic. That's to catch the screws that you're taking out, see? But you have to clear them of the magnetic iron and bits and pieces of steel or whatever it is that you picked up. When you're not using it or when you got it in your pocket or your bag or whatever you may have it. Sometimes it'll roll. You're using it, driving. Way easier if you take these things apart the way that they're put together. Otherwise, you're gonna have to get some other tools and take extra steps and things like that. And I'll just rather do it. It was put together, but like I said, there's no wrong way to grab anything. Each his own. Look how these things work. Whatever's easier for you. Let me shift this a bit so I can get in there. You can see. Yeah. Torque. That's what I mean. Shit, dude. They put it in sideways. Oh, well. Got a couple of more screws back there, but there's one right here. I really want to get to this hole. Really just comes apart. And you'll be able to see it if you want me, guys. Good aluminum radiator. Aluminum, maybe copper. But getting it to the edge. Here. I'll strip it, man. Give you guys another view. Trying to allow you to. I am situating it in such a way to where as you can see I'm doing everything that I'm doing. Hopefully. I won't know until I view this before I post it, but right. Yeah. I got all of them, guys. Let's see. Get all the sleeves out the way. I don't want to put that in my yard. I'll be backing up my truck, and I got enough of that going on when I go to the scrap yard. Sure don't want to have that situation going on yet. So, cleaning this. Clean as you go, guys. Put this off to the side. In a second. Hopefully you can hear me well. Like I said, I won't know until I view this video. And I'm not really into the super like editing at this very moment, but like I said before, working on it, getting there. So I have recorded. That's usually how I post it. All right. All right, there we are. That's smaller. That up to the side. Another screw this over in this box. Alright, there we go. And here we go, guys. Oh, there's a little awesomeness in there. Still don't take care of that before even. Those guys are tough. They don't like to play with it, huh? I really show what went on with this unit. Like I said, I called about it. Alright, let me take this screw up the top. See what I mean? I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a wall flying around right there. It's almost as if they can smell it or something. Like when another wall is built like this, when there's this new fire. I don't know. It may sound weird, guys, but pay attention to these things, I'm telling you. But of course, no fear, no weapon. Farm against me shall prosper. Fly around all you like. Gonna do this right here. Now we can relieve it of these various things. See that there? This actually just stick it. show you guys the wires hanging on over there. Okay. So let's go ahead and free up that box all the way. How about that? Yeah, it's copper. So I just said, I'm about to see in a second, but actually copper aluminum radiator. Pretty standard. That's usually how they are. There are some that comes all aluminum. I have come across those. I want to take that dust out so that it doesn't hit the phone while I'm recording. Alright. Now, I'll just take off the wires so I can free up the box. There's the contact switch in here. Wires. Free that. Hey guys, it doesn't take much to do these things. Surprisingly quick to do. The real work comes in whenever you taking apart the copper out the motors. I mean, that's not really hard work either. Alright. This was the box. The wires and the switches is holding on to. Later I'll free that up myself my own time. Contact points right here. There's a little transformer inside of there with some copper in it. Got a capacitor right here. Alright, we'll just put it off to the side for now. Pull this up just to get it out of the way. Like I said, those guys just know. I don't know how they know. They got enough of them moving around here. We need to get rid of it. All right, as you can see, this is your radiator, copper aluminum, a lot of glass, like that, right? And now, for what it's for, which is showing already this, the motor. There we are. This is where it's at, guys. That's where it is. This is where the goodness is. Those thick lines going to that. Look at that. Look at that. These are brass pieces right here. I know that because of the fact that I actually, like I said, I've taken apart quite a few of these. But I'll show you. Get your magnet. I got wasps flying around my ear right now. Buzz off, bugger. But yeah, all of that. All that good copper. Yeah, this is a dryer actually, a filter. So that's still there, but leading up to it, that's copper. Coming out of it, that's copper. The copper lines right here. And as I turn it, see, I told you that's where all that wheat was. This is actually what turn it right here. I'll show you this. This is all your copper right here. I may or may not make a video of me actually processing this. It's not really much to do. You take your sawzall. First of all, you're gonna free this up, and I will do that because I have to anyway in order to take this off here. But you take your sawzall and you just cut along the copper, and those bits right there These bits right here are number 2 because there's solder on it. But as you can tell, it's still copper. So on one side you got that, one side you have this, and you free it up of all of the copper. And that's what we're gonna do. I really don't want this video to go on too long. I mean, it takes as long as it takes. I'm not a fan of rushing. Then down more space for taking my time and doing things. But I really want you guys to be able to see what's inside of a unit. I'm gonna look at the time and see how much we have left. See where I'm at with it. Right now we're at 21, so I have a few more minutes. This unit, by the way, has been pumped down already, meaning that they took all of the Freon out of it. Once you become certified HVAC technician, they give you EP, something like that. But it gives you the things that you need in order for you to actually have a license to dispose of these, the Freon that goes inside of it. Because when you cut these lines and you haven't pumped the unit down, what happens is Freon that's in it, the refrigerant that's in it, you can see right here, R14.8 use only. That's refrigerant that you add to your compressor, to keep the coolant. That's basically what it is, coolant. Cool your lines, cool off your unit, right? Okay. Well, when you don't pump the unit down, what happens is you cut it and it releases into the air. Now we're trying to do the most that we can in order to protect other guys. That's the whole purpose of scrapping. Well, for most people who are confident, they're aware of it. Let's put it like that. We just want to be aware, guys. Do the right thing like Spike Lee. But yeah, we're just gonna free up these wires right here. These are some decent wires. See right there, got some nice copper inside of there. I probably won't strip these, although they are nice. I do have the strip meister that I can run it through, but nah, I probably won't, because I already have a bucket of wire that I'm bringing in to the yard tomorrow, so I'll just add on to that. Oh, big. I figured it out, guys. I don't lay up there and strip everything simply because I can. I do it because I want to, when I want to. It just depends on how far I want to go. And that tastes like those pieces. So, yeah, these are some decent wires. We're going to Mr. Bucket. Alright, what we're going to do is cut the lines right here. Copper is real soft, guys. Doesn't take much. Free it. And yeah, we get some nice number 1 and number 2. If you want to separate it, I'll just put it all as number 2. Because I didn't have like a bunch of number 1. I was building the bucket for it, and I just decided to put it all as the weight. But just to let you know, you can actually snip off this piece right here. Right? You can snip off the solder piece right here. And then this will become number 1, and then that'll become number 2. Just to let you know. This piece right here is brass, non-magnetic. See that? And it got that yellow glow to it. As well as you can clearly see the yellow right here. Not sure about it, use your grinder, and it'll show like a golden look. All right. But moving along, I'm just gonna continue on. What I'll do is I'll actually just move this copper line just a bit. Actually, on there. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. Let's maneuver it around. Hey guys, I like taking my time. I wind up smashing your hand against things and all of that. But look at that. Nice thick piece right there. Get that out the way. And this right here, your radiator, the aluminum rad, as they call it. I'll just go ahead on and take that apart before the video ends. And may keep all of this intact. Just so simply I can shoot another video taking the compressor apart. But all you're doing is you're just taking this copper, just bending it off and separating it, take it out the way. Take your brass off your copper though. Make sure you do that. I think the saying goes you can sell brass with copper. No problem. Copper with brass, it's a no-no at the scrapyard. You can check with your scrapyard, but I'm pretty sure they'll tell you the same thing. That's kind of the general rule. So hopefully you guys are enjoying my videos, man. Just a couple of tricks and things, different things that I pick up, different things that I see fit to share to help you guys out, man, to maximize your profits. Look at that. You got me weaving, man. Y'all seen that? Hey. You got something wrong, dude. Generally a lover of all insects, animals, and anything like that. But check this out. Sometimes you gotta put that to the side and smack them. So I got something for them walls. And it's something real simple. Trick of the trade, I'm gonna give you this. I was given the same recently about a quick and easy way to get rid of wasp and wasp nests. You just get your some soap. Give me a second. Get you a bucket or a bowl or whatever. You put you some dish detergent in it, and you just run some water and make that soapy water. Just throw it on them. The suds that's on from the soap, it sticks to them, and they can't fly. It's over with for them. Now who you gonna sting? Get off to the side. I have fun doing these videos with you guys, man. But as you can see, look at here. Just freeze it up. And like I said, I very well may make another video. You know what I mean? Taking this apart, showing you guys how to cut that. Matter of fact, I will. But for now, that's it for this video. Yeah, I know it may seem like it's incomplete. Oh, we wanted to see the whole thing. Well, when I figure out how to utilize these tools, as far as YouTube and all of that, then I'll be able to run edit and run like an hour-long video, however long it takes to do it. You know what I mean? But for right now, it only allows me to post like 30 minutes or something. So it's fine. Like I told you, just a walkthrough guy. Show you what's what, identify. This right here is steel, by the way. That's why you got to take the sawzall to it and cut right in between there, and then these will pop off, and you can separate the steel from it. You definitely want to bring it there because they're going to downgrade you and give you dirty aluminum radiator, copper aluminum radiator versus clean. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you guys being here with me, man. Peace. Till next time. Love y'all.